Hi, this is Timothy Schutte with Exit Realty Capital City and the Timothy Schutte Real Estate Team. Thank you for coming back to our video blog. Today we have JC Diaz with American Pacific Mortgage. We're going to talk a little bit about interest rates this year. JC, where were interest rates, let's say December? Where are they at now, the end of January?
Yeah, that's a good question, Tim. Thanks for having me on your channel today. So interest rates, if you may or may not know, are starting to creep up a little bit.
I've heard that.
It's a new year. It's a different market than it was a month ago. A month ago, we were dealing with low threes for interest rates. Today, they're creeping up and they're getting closer to the fours.
Already closer to the fours.
Already closer to the fours, and of course that depends on a variety of factors, such as credit, type of property, and that really drives, what your interest rate will be today.
So we're in a different market. What's driving the rate rise?
Well, a lot of things. I mean, for one thing, low inventory is one, and that's probably the challenge that we're going to run into this year. Because even though, rates are creeping up a little bit, we're still in a very, a very good interest rate environment when we think, the last 10, 15 years. Yep. However, it's what what the economy is doing. We're just creeping out of that COVID-19. Sure. So a lot of factors that we'll probably get into in future chapters. But I think the most important thing is that before they start creeping up more, I think the time is today to start looking at purchase power. Yep.
So I think I saw somewhere on an article I was reading that interest rates are now the same or a little bit higher than what they were prior to COVID in March of 2020. And they came down.
They came down due to COVID to boost the economy, right? That was a big factor.
And now they're rising. And from my perspective as a realtor, your purchasing power matters a lot today. And with the interest rates as low as they were, it really helped to push appreciation. And we do expect appreciation to be slightly less than last year, or maybe substantially depending on how you look at it. But it is going to be another rising appreciation year, even with higher interest rates.
That's correct, yeah. And so what we've been promoting, as I mentioned, is, take a look at your situation today. Because what you could have afforded, even a month ago, right, may not be the same today because of that difference in the interest rate, difference in payment, and of course difference in your ability to purchase at a higher level.
Because really rates have risen a good 0.5%, a little better on average.
Yeah, anywhere from 1/8 to 3/4 of an eighth. So I mean they've really creeped up, and so that's when we really sit down and review every single scenario, every profile, and every profile is different.
Okay. Thank you, JC, for coming. This is Timothy Schutte with Exit Realty Capital City and the Timothy Schutte Real Estate Team.
Thank you very much.